All right, guys, we're back with top four Edison format at Eclipse games between Bob on the left playing Vayu Turbo and David Provonsil on the right playing Machina Gadget. So both these guys went X1 and Swiss. David went first here. Summons Gear Frame, searches Fortress. Yeah, this is these two are kind of regulars on the channel. Bob's got one win, David's got two. They've both gotten second place a few times as well, so we'll see who can get back to the finals. Looks like Bob's main deck an Icarus in Vayu, which is a card that I've seen some people play it. I don't know if it's good. I've never tried it out myself. It's okay. Some people like to splash one Icarus in there. Anyway, now David summons Red Gadget, so maybe he's afraid of Hamster here. Gadgets is a deck that I don't see people play at all anymore. I actually told David this. I think the problem with Gadgets is it's getting caught in the crossfire because like a lot of people have Cyber Dragon and Pulling the Rug in their side decks. So I think that's what's really hurting Gadgets. Maybe Pulling the Rug wasn't as relevant, then this deck would be a little bit better. Game 2 and 3. Anyway, Gear Frame attacks the set, and Bob Icarus targets both monsters, tributes Vayu, and David chains Compulse. So that's like a fine trade-off for David. You put the Gear Frame back. Ooh, Bob drew Dark Arm. So if that Raikou... I wonder what Bob's other back row is. So let's see what he's going to do with the Raikou. So he searches Force. So he probably drew another Fortress. That's why he searched the Force. And here comes Fortress. Bob bottomless is it. And now David's probably going to bring out the other Fortress. Probably reading Raikou or Hamster. Either way, you're going to bring out the Fortress here. So he attacks. And I'm surprised Bob went for the Gear Frame and not the back row. Now he's got 3 darks, so he has to worry about the back row to drop the Dark Arm. Yeah, he should have went. He should have went for the back row, I think, because he has Dark Arm. That was a misplay by Bob. Which is, I'm not like Bob almost never plays his deck. Usually he plays Amaryllis or Quick Draw or Six Sams. So I was surprised he was playing this deck. Anyways, now they're both at 8,000. So I wonder what that back row is because I think. Maybe Bob is just focused on trying to drop the Gores instead of the Dark Armed as possible. Anyway, here David summons Yellow Gadget. Or I think Bob has D Prison, so he's trying to like get rid of David's Fortress without having to use Dark Arm's effect. But it's a good argument, but what if David just doesn't attack you with Fortress and just makes you deal with Fortress? That's another possibility. Anyway, we'll see if Bob drops Dad here. David's got 1 back row, so he normal summons Sirocco, and then specials Dad. So he's probably trying to get him to bottomless the... Yeah, he's probably trying to get him to bottomless the Sirocco and not the Dark Armed. But see, if he had popped the Compulse, he'd been in a good spot. He's still in a fine spot. I mean, he's still got 2 darks. If David runs over the Sirocco, Dark Arm's coming back. So we'll see. I think Bob, I mean, he's got Gores, he's got Burial, he's got Dark Armed. I think he's in a really, really good spot. But we'll see. I've seen crazier things before. So if he really wants to, he could Burial and drop Dad, but it might not be worth it. He can definitely Burial now. If he wants to, but I don't think he has to, because why would you drop Dad just to pop a green gadget? He's better off waiting for next turn. And I think he drew Mirror Force. Let's see if he uses it here. See, I don't know. Would I have used Mirror Force there? I mean, you got Dark Arm coming next turn. Dark Arm and Burial, and you have a Vayu Sirocco. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have Mirror Force. I probably wouldn't have Mirror Force there. Bob, come on, man. I don't know, it's so weird watching Bob play Vayu because he's always playing the spicy decks, and now he's playing like a cookie cutter Vayu deck. But shout out to Bob. He knocked me out the last round of Swiss. I was before top 4. So he got me with Gores. I attacked him with a 4,500 absolute zero. He dropped Gores. And then I was at 100 and he attacked over. He like got rid of my dupe soft lock and then he attacked over my zero with a 4,500 token. Anyway, David sends two gadgets or sends I forgot I didn't see what he sent, but he's gonna put two red gadgets or he's gonna put two monsters back in his deck to draw a card. I actually told David I don't like this card, but it might be necessary in this deck. David actually made top 4 with gadgets. We went to this kind of semi large Edison tournament in Oklahoma, and David got 4th. And he also made top 16 at another big Edison tournament. It was like a 74-man Edison tournament in Copper's Cove. That's why he's got that mat. You guys can see it there. Edison Showdown top cut mat. Yeah, he made top 16 with Vayu. All right, so 59.72. So we know Bob's hand is Gores, Dark Arm, and here he bottomlesses this Roko. So now you just Burial and drop Dad. Did he mess up the dark count? 3, 4. Yeah, he messed up the dark count. No, Bob. Or is that still 3? Hold on, it might still be 3. Oh, no, yeah, it's still 3. Never mind. He didn't mess it up. So he's got Gores, Bottomless, Dad. I guess you set Bottomless. Yeah, you set Bottomless and then pop the Fortress, and he's going to get the Gores out of your hand. And here he hits the Scrap Recycler. I think it's 900 attack. Maybe more. So anyway, David's at 3K. To Bob's 59. And there's Heavy Storm. Oh yeah, so you can kind of see the glare there. This is why I only filmed the top cut at this shop. It's just because of the glare. Also, we normally don't get as many people for this local because it's on a Sunday. And right now, I think we're only going to this local because everyone's trying to get ready for the Time Wizard tournament in Austin. Because obviously, a lot of people are going to drive down from Dallas to Austin. And anyways, what is David going to do here? Can he bring back Fortress? He probably can. He can like pitch 2 gadgets, bring out Fortress, attack over the Dark Arm. Let's see what David decides to do. So yeah, pitches 2 gadgets, bring out Fortress. Now he's smashing grounds. Oh, they're the same defense. Yeah, I remember that cost me a game one time. That you get to choose. No, I think Ab-Zero has the same defense as like Dupe Frog. And I think, it was actually against David. He did the same thing to me. He, it was Oppression and Solidarity. So yeah, you can see there was a glare in the Solidarity. So this is why, again, guys, I don't film at this local except the top cut. Because I want you guys to see what decks did well and who did well. Anyways, Bob summons Grepher, discards Necro Gardener, sends Vayu. Let's see, and now Bob sets 1 and passes. And here comes Red Gadget from David. I think Bob could have won that first game had he played it a little bit differently. Like popping the back row with the Ryko was a big one Okay, Bob sided in Crow against gadgets. Ooh. Shadow Mirror. Yeah, there's a bad glare. You guys can't see it, but that trap card David flipped up. You can kind of see it is Shadow Mirror. Now he deprisons the Grepher. Let's hope. See, this is one reason why. Let's say that is a Ryko. This is why people don't like siding Shadow Mirror against Vayu, but it can't slow them down. It actually slowed me down the other day. I forgot who it was. Okay, so it's Hamster, not Ryko. I think it was Josh. Yeah, it was Josh. He sided in Shadow Mirror against me. And it slowed me down because I wasted something. Like, I wasted an Armageddon Knight, and then I had to Raikou it the next turn. So it can be pretty good against Vayu. Anyway, Bob Mills, Sirocco, Plague, Cyber Dragon. So his graveyard is full. 2 Vayus, a Sirocco, a Plague, a Necrogarna, but and then you get rid of the Shadow Mirror. So now Bob's hand is fully live. So here comes Vayu. So he can make like a level 8 play, like top for Plague. Make a level 8 Synchro. There, he deprisons the Armwing. So David can't deal with Hamster except with like a Smashing Ground. And then here comes Heavy again. Hits Bottomless. Oh, wow. David's got all 3 gadgets on the field. In order, too. Yellow, 12. Why did Bob move it? Oh, now David drops Fortress. So it looks like he's going to hit him for 26, 29, 39. Almost half his life right there with all 3 gadget hits. Yeah. Does Bob have Gores? I don't know. Bob maybe should have gone a little bit more aggressive that previous turn. Like, done like a Plague play. Maybe. But he's still okay. He's got like Sirocco, Brain Control. So yeah, Sirocco, Brain Control, Gale. So he could like Black Rose him. He could like Brain Control, summon Gale, Black Rose him. You wipe his field, and then you can make a. No, but see this is why I think he could have gone like I said, he could have gone for like a synchro play last turn, and he would have had Vayu. He would have had a Vayu play right now with a Necrogarden in his grave. So let's see what Bob decides to do. So he normal Sirocco, special Gale. And you got Brain Control. Yeah, I think he should have just gone for the Black Rose play here. Yeah, you leave him with 1 card? Oh yeah, this was an easy one, man. Yeah, you leave him with 1 card to well, he'll be drawing into 2, but then you'll have Sirocco. Yeah, you'll have Sirocco. What's life at? 41? Yeah, and then you have Sirocco for next turn. I mean, what else can Bob do? You don't want to half the Fortress. I think Bob knows he messed up. I'm trying to think what else he could do. Stardust. But you still can't deal with a Fortress. I guess you go Dark End, right? Does he still have the Plague? Yeah, he still hasn't used the Plague. So yeah, I guess you go Dark End, Stardust. Yeah. Yeah, Dark End, send the Fortress, and then negate, and then attack over one of the gadgets. But that seems like a really... No. I guess you hit a gadget first with the Dark End, so it's bigger. So you hit like the yellow gadget. But, ooh. Crow... Sometimes when they crow your Plague, it just wins the game against Vayu. I might start signing out Plague, man. Because it's so devastating. Like, every time they do it to me, it just... I almost lose, like, all the games when they crow my Plague. Anyway, he attacks over Green Gadget. Some people are probably going to call me crazy. I might start trying that. I'm going to start signing out Plague because I'm tired of it getting crowed. Now... So I guess it didn't matter. The whole... Well... Did David draw the crow? Who knows? But it's not looking good for my boy Bob. He's about to ram the Fortress into the Stardust. But he protects with Necro. And now he passes. And we know Bob's cards. He's got Crow and Brain Control. Yeah, he should have done that Black Rose play. 100%. Now Bob's got Brain, and can you kill... What's he at, 46? Maybe you just hit both? What else can you do? All you can do is, like, hit both. Yeah, just hit both gadgets. That's all you can do. I don't know what's taking Bob so long. And I hope you can finish him off next turn with the brain control. Oh no, what's going on here? So he brains the fortress. I guess he's just trying to go in for as much damage as possible, so he hits him for 11. Oh yeah, he's just trying to do as much damage as possible. But all you have is Crow though, so you leave him at 1,000. Maybe Bob's hoping to top deck Cyber Dragon. That would win him the game. For sure, if he top decks a Cyber Dragon. Okay, so he attacks, pops, and then hits him for 13. And all he has is a Crow. And David sets a back row, pitches. Oh, no, he's supposed to do that before. Oh, wow, David's such a nice guy. So he lets him activate it before. Because Bob didn't know. So Bob top decks row. Oh, what a top deck. Isn't that game? Unless, depending on what David's back row is, this is potentially game. Unless David's got like a D Prison or a Mirror Force or a Bottomless or Torrential. Compulse will save him here too. Yeah, he has a lot of cards that could save him. I mean, you got to go for it, Bob. Oh, Bob didn't go for it. What? I would have gone for it. Heck, I went for it at top 8 YCS Indy. I was playing against ATJ, I think that's his name. Oh, he had the Bottomless anyway. I still would have gone for it. Like, I went for it. He had 2 back rows. I'm like, this is game. I have to go for it or I lose. Anyways, David summons yellow. 2,000. And now David sets another back row. No solidarity from David. He MSTs the dust. Attacks for 200. So now we're at 2,000 to 700. What did David draw? He's looking at his graveyard. Did he draw Avarice? Oh, he's out of gadgets. Okay, I think that's why he was checking. Why did Bob move that card over there? Did he set the monster? Why did he set it all the way over there? Anyways, Bob bottomlesses the gear frame. So here David could drop Fortress. Potentially. Yeah, Fortress. Wait, what is that? Why did they move that card over there? Is it a field spell? Is it a field spell that he set over there? Is that why that card's over there? Did he lure it away or what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyways, something's going on with the life points. I mean, this is game, right? Oh, it was Gores. Okay. Anyways, David wins the match and he's going to another final. So, yeah, I think Bob should have Black Rosed him. He should have Brain Controlled, Summon Gale, Black Rose. Leave him with 2 cards you had, and he had like DD Crow and what was the last card he had? Sirocco. Yeah, he would have been in a good spot. And then his Vayu would have been live if he runs over the Sirocco. Yeah, but Bob Bob doesn't really play this deck. It's like the only like the first, second, or third time I've ever seen him play Vayu. So we'll let him go. We'll go easy on him this time. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the match, and we'll be back soon for the finals. Bye, everyone.